They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. And the Owls will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the option play. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And Rice has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the option play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hurry, let's go.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback's got it on the option. Another keeper. He's got a crease. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Owls will line up here on first down and goal. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, I can see what they're doing here. They're trying to get themselves back on schedule and create a manageable third down situation, but the defense was ready for it. They're keying on this quarterback. They're keying on these option plays, and they are able to get a stop here and create an obvious passing situation. Now you're putting stress on your offensive line and that pass protection for this third down.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he's in. Touchdown, Owls.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that was good defense on that 2-point play, and the underrated part of that is it can be disappointing. Remember, they gave up the touchdown, and then you got this one snap. You're trying to prevent a 2-point conversion, and you're able to execute and still get off the field at that point. You're preventing points. That's a big snap.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
Ready, go.
There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Break, here we go. Here we go, ready. Blue is ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground here. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense. Possession, but he's still short of the marker. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
Ready, go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rice. The defense contributes 6 points.
This is a massive moment.
Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. And the Lobos will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
Let's get it together. Here we go. Ready. I got him. Red 80. Red, set hot.
They'll run it to the left. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's got space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Owls. No chance to catch him there. Wow, an explosive run just ripping apart this defense of the opening drive, Joel, and making an early statement.
This is exactly what the coaches mentioned to us. They wanted to establish the run, win the line of scrimmage, and they're able to do this on the opening drive. This defense is going to have to adjust, or this could be a long day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field.
Down, ready. Go.
Trying to find some room. It's Humphrey. Sees an opening. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. And the Lobos hustle to the line and run the hurry up.
95-96 bridge. Ready, go.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
QB decides to keep it here. Oh, and he's stuffed on fourth down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. And they're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready. Here we go. Red 54. Red 54.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Got an opening here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
We'll try to run it with the option. Look out. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He will not be caught. Touchdown, Rice. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Nobody can bring him down. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Lobos. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. Fights through a tackle. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
They'll run the option, and they'll give it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. He's got a crease. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Owls. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the option play. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
What a job by this offensive line. Trust me, it is difficult to run the football down here inside the 5, in particular on a two-point play. And they're able to open up a hole here, and the running back finds the seam, and it's good.
And the return starts from inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Lobos come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Sticking with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Ready, go!
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Running with purpose. So it's Rice in the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And the Lobos will look to convert here on fourth down.
Ready. Red 18. Red 18. Go, go.
And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on fourth down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Touchdown, Rice. Powers into the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. They'll try the option play here. And he makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead.
I love that design as an offense, adding the quarterback to the run game here for this two-point play. You just equalize out those numbers, and you get an extra blocker in the middle, and he's able to take it in, and it's good.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Lobos looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. Stuffed again for no gain. Sets up fourth and long.
Where did he go?
They're going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol.
776 captain.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And the Owls will line up now. It's first and goal. It's an option look, and he'll keep it again. He'll toss it to the back. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Finally, a nice stop from this defense. And if I'm a leader on this team, I tell everyone, do not look at the scoreboard. Just keep plugging away. It's still the first half. You've got time. You just need to continue to stack quality plays like that one on the last play.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a great job by this defense here. As the quarterback has taken off down the field, they show up and they get physical with him, and that contact creates the fumble. They're able to fall on it, and it's headed the other direction.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
Ready. Go.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
This is the perfect situation as a defense to get aggressive. You know what the offense is going to try to do. They're trying to run this football and get it outside of the 10-yard line because they're backed up. Why not commit to...
He's got space. First down, looking for more now. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, New Mexico.
They got caught trying to be aggressive. Look at all the defenders at the line of scrimmage. And when there's no levels like that, Chris, it's just one crease and he's gone. The speed and athleticism, he takes it the distance all the way in for the touchdown.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Ready. Watch the throw on the screen. Get hot.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Owls. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. A missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.
Liz. Ready, go.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. The Lobos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Go.
Tailback with another carry. Got an opening here. Here he goes. Now the 40, the 30, the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Lobos.
That was an incredibly important drive. This game was getting out of hand here in the second quarter, and now headed into the locker room, it's still just a 2-possession game. So a lot of belief as they head in that they can come back, put together this comeback in the second half, and ultimately win.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock.
Ready, go.
They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up.
Good tackle, dog.
New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
29 pounds. 28, 29 pounds. Check, check, check. 62, 24 home. 62, 24 home. Ready, go.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On third down, it's a handoff. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running through the tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime.
Move.
They'll run the option. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Touchdown, New Mexico. The comeback is on. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Quarterback drops back. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he stops short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Here's the option play. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Owls looking to run some tempo here. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the big man in the middle is such a good player, and this offense is going to have to account for him. I think they need to double-team him in the run game because he is far too explosive to be on a single block. Here he's in the backfield, and he's able to get a tackle for loss as the quarterback keeps it on the zone read.
They'll stop him on a small gain here, tried to run for it on 3rd and long, and came up well short. The Owls will look to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Brown. Coming after him. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. The Owls with 1st and 10 here.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
2nd down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got a crease. Breaks into here he goes. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. And the Owls' offense is on the move now.
Here we go,
Keeps it one more time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, those 1st down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating 2nd and medium, 2nd and short. And on 1st down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He keeps it. Can he get there? Touchdown, Rice. This offense cannot be stopped. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. It's an option look. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Lobos offense is back out there. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone.
89-19 fireball. Go, go.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Lobos will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Go, go.
They'll give it to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Heading left after the handoff. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Ready, go.
A running play called on 4th down. He's got space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Lobos. And the big comeback continues.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Quarterback keeps the football. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
As a quarterback on the option, you cannot predetermine whether you're going to pitch it or keep it. Here, it feels like he could have pitched it to the outside, but on the keeper, he gets just a small gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is finally able to cue in on this quarterback. He's been very effective so far today, and then the offense goes back to it. Maybe they went to the well one too many times, but finally the defense adjusts, and they're able to key on the quarterback and get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to continue to do that because I tell you what, this quarterback has been effective today.
So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. To throw. It's Brown. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And Rice has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Try to run it with the option. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Owls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to run the option.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive player.
Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Owls will try to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run the option. Oh, look out, he's got open space. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself. That's another really solid gain and still no answer for this quarterback's running ability, Joel.
Chris, they better find that answer and that adjustment. I would suggest running some form of cover 4. Get those safeties down and in the run box so that you've got more hats to commit to stopping this quarterback.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
This was just a stalemate. Chris, it reminds me of one of those rugby scrums. You know, they all lock shoulders and then they roll the ball underneath. Look at this. No one's moving anywhere, including the quarterback. No gain. It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center, than the guard. They push everybody back right into the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive.
528 Cruz. 528 Cruz.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal.
Ready. Red 54. Red 54.
Try to convert with a sneak. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Well, they roll the dice and try to end the game with their offense on the field and get that 1st down. What a tremendous stop by this defense. And now, how about this situation? You jog on the field as a quarterback. These are the types of situations. These are legacy-defining drives right here.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line.
Blue 22. Flip. Go.
Hand off to the single back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
He's here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
Touchdown, New Mexico. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here's the option play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice...
He's got a crease. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game, really an explosive.
Open field ahead. He's gotten the first down and still motoring. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
I really like the adjustment here from the defense. His quarterback has hurt them in the option game with his legs on the outside, and they finally adjust and produce a defender that was responsible for the quarterback. Now, the adjustment is for this guy to pitch the ball off of that pitch key.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll try the option play here. He keeps it. Can he convert? And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. The Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Calls his own number again. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's an option look. Touchdown, Owls. The quarterback takes it in himself. The Owls right back with an answer. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go, G. Ready. Where did he go?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the grab. It's Keith. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0.